In a previous video, I went over why I don't like to do back squats with my resistance band setup. However, in this video, I wanted to cover how you can do back squats with dumbbells, but there are some pros and cons you should be aware of. In order to perform the back squat with my dumbbells, I am using the Hyperbell Barbell by Jayflex. Now, I do have a code if you are interested in purchasing any of their products after this video. You can save 15% by using code GamerBody at checkout. But let's take a look at how you can actually do the back squat with dumbbells. But please note, the Hyperbell does not fit all dumbbells, specifically the Newell bells that I had in the past. I'm personally using the Core Fitness adjustable dumbbells, which go from 5 to 50 pounds. I prefer these dumbbells because all you have to do is twist the handle left and right in order to change the weight in increments of 5 up and down. So it makes it very easy to set up your exercises. But do know that the Hyperbell itself, the clamps on the end, only fit for dumbbells who have a long enough length. And unfortunately, the Newell bells and many other brands do not work with this. And other brands that maybe have like a box shape, such as the Power Blocks, won't work as well. But if you have dumbbells that do fit, these are pretty cool. You can clamp the dumbbells onto the end and then get up into the squat position. Now for me, 50-pound dumbbells on both sides or 100 pounds total is not enough to really tax me in my workouts. What I've been using it mostly in my last testing over the past couple months is to really just be able to perform the squat skill. I haven't been able to do squats really from home in an easy manner outside of using the Speedients, which in my testing with dumbbells, I wasn't using at all. So to try out for back squats, I was just like, let's see what happens if I use 50 pounds and the Hyperbell barbell. And I really enjoy just being able to do the exercise, which I'd not done in the past. Instead, I had moved over to things like the suitcase squat, as well as split squats or Bulgarian split squats in order to hit the lower body, which are great with 50-pound dumbbells. But do note that with the barbell and 50 pounds, it's really not enough to tax me to get growth. And that can be the major problem with just having dumbbells from home, especially if you only have 50 pounds. For I think the majority of people actually working out and just trying to stay in shape, 50 is probably enough to really still have a good physique and build some good muscle. But if you're really looking to move to the next level in terms of building muscle, you'll probably need something heavier. There are other brands like Yes For All that make 100-pound dumbbells. They just don't have that nifty turn handle that you can make it work with the Hyperbell itself. Note that the Hyperbell can hold up to 100 pounds on each side. That is the weight limit, or 200 pounds total. So if that's something you want to try out, you will need different dumbbells. But I'm about to cover something that might make that harder to achieve right here. And that would be that getting into position with heavy dumbbells might be a problem if you don't have a rack to start out with. Now for me, I just have a closet gym and I don't really want to have a rack in there. Yes, I have tried one in the past with the Speedients home gym setup, but for me, I kind of wanted to move away from that and just have a smaller home gym setup that I can use and still stay in good shape, especially after recently becoming a father. So with that, I have to kind of clean the weight up into position. So basically I kind of have to throw it from the ground up into the, overhead pressing position, and then get it onto my back to then do the squat. This is also a problem if I ever do reach a failure point in bailing out. I might have to kneel down and then press it up over my head to get it back in front of my body to put down. So please just be aware that I would never want to drop these dumbbells on the ground because you can definitely break them if you do. So there's just so many things you have to be aware of if you're going to do the back squat. So after all that, my recommendation is that if 50 pounds is enough for you and your lower body goals, this is a great exercise to incorporate into it. The Hyperbell works great. It is rather expensive at around $120 as I'm making this video, but if you can look past that, it is a fun exercise to keep in. Again, I'm personally really just doing it so I can keep the skill of doing squats, but I normally also do things like suitcase squats and Bulgarian split squats to really hit my lower body. So it's really up to you. Again, if you are interested, you can save 15% on anything on the Jayflex site, including this Hyperbell bar, by using code GamerBody at checkout.